Please respond. Respond. Respond, damn you. I'm not quite sure what to categorize this as, so I'll just call it a non-argument. It's really kind of a interesting little sophist technique, and I call it please respond. And what it is you have somebody use a bunch of non-arguments. It's really a response to non-arguments rather than a non-argument itself. But you make a bunch of non-arguments or bad talking points or illogical things or inconsistent things. Somebody says those aren't arguments, and then your response is, please respond. Respond to what I have to say, please. And then some people will declare themselves winners of a debate when the other side refuses to engage with the non-arguments. And that's, I guess, from that perspective, it's a bit of a sophist technique and might be effective. So a third party sees that you're declaring yourself the winner of a debate because the other person is not responding to what you have to say, even though what you have to say is illogical garbage, right? And I get this a lot on my channel because I tend to say some things that are controversial. And people like to swoop in, drop down a bunch of ad hominems and a bunch of non-arguments, and then I say, not an argument. Or I respond in kind and make fun of them. And then they get very, very angry that I haven't responded to what they have to say. This is especially true when somebody swoops in and just throws a bunch of names out, like starts calling me faggot or something, and then gets mad that I don't respond to that. It's like, I don't know in what planet you live, but people generally are not wanting to have a good conversation with someone, or they don't have an expectation of a good conversation happening when someone comes out of the gate calling them faggot or retard, right? So I just say, like, hey, why don't you just call me poopy head and go in your corner and you can yell to an empty room. Because what drama queens hate more than anything, and I've said this before and I'll probably say it at least once more before I shuffle off this mortal coil, drama queens hate worse than anything an empty room. They hate when people are not paying attention to them. The thrill that people get, especially on the internet, but also in other places, also in real life, the thrill that some people get is in getting a rise out of somebody. They're trolling, right? Even if they don't know they're trolling, they get a thrill of upsetting somebody. And so your refusal to be upset is upsetting to them. And then they'll say, please respond. They get very, very angry when you don't engage with their garbage, because what they want is conflict. And if you're refusing to give them conflict, you are really upsetting them. And that's kind of the point of why I respond in kind to a lot of people, is that they really, I know that they're going to really have a bad time. They're going to be really upset that nobody is taking them seriously or bothering to respond to what they have to say. That's the most upsetting thing, is that they're not getting a rise out of anybody. So that's what I recommend you do. So if somebody says, please respond, you'd be like, well, say something worth responding to, or just let them say it to an empty room. There's nothing quite as damaging to somebody who's really into drama as to have nobody respond to what they have to say. Right. So thanks so much for watching this hopefully short video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Find links to my garbage down below, including my book, which is out now. And have a great day. I really, really appreciate y'all being on the journey with me.